Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 with the Butcher Man. Look at that tire, man. Look at that tire deflection with this big old header on there. That is insane, isn't it? Isn't that just the craziest thing? This combine is totally like sitting heavy in the front. It looks like it's about to collapse, that tire, heavy as it is. That's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get over here and we'll unfold this. We'll go ahead and just unfold this, and we'll get to combining some corn with our new and improved header. This is fertilized. I always want to check. I don't want to lose track and then not be able to get my fullness out of it. There we go. Gonna work. It is working. It is currently doing the thing. How fast is it gonna fill the combine though is the thing. This is the question. But yeah, welcome. Welcome to the Butcher Man channel. If you are new, then I hope you enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun day combining corn, as you can see. And yeah, I've got a couple new subscribers and all that. But if you enjoy my videos and you've seen them before and you obviously know it's really entertaining and we do a lot of good stuff here, then go ahead and hit that like button. And if you feel so inclined and you want to see more, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and YouTube will be kind enough to let you know when I upload a new video. Try to do it about every day. Really do. And try to upload about every day, and then probably try to stream once a week or every other week or something like that on Saturday at 8:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. But this is actually going well. Look how much wider this thing is. Actually, look in the store. The old header was 3 meters, and the new header is 6 meters, exactly twice as wide. So that is very beneficial. If I can switch over to here, I can put her up. So twice as wide. We still need to work on getting the new Massey Ferguson combine, but for now this will do the trick. For now we'll just kind of stick with the big header. We're gonna trade out the other header, this like the wheat header or whatever you call it. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called, but we're gonna trade it out either way, and we'll trade it out for the bigger one. We do have a bunch of money, if you don't notice that. I've done a few missions trying to build us up a little bit more. We could probably actually save a little bit more. We can get that new header and then just keep saving until we can get enough money for the actual combine. I don't know how much money we're going to get for this combine, because it is fairly old and it's in fairly bad shape. It's got 40-something hours on it already. You know, so it's not the greatest. But we'll make do for a little bit. That's about right. I was thinking I was too far over, but it's actually about right, I think. Let's see if we center it about there. Is that about right? I always try to figure out the exact, the best way to do it, as everybody does. See if we line up with is that row 4 from the right? That's probably good. Row 3 from, I can't even tell. Probably right there is about right. It'll work out anyway. The combine is definitely filling up really, really fast right now. I mean, crazy fast. I still need to do my testing. I might try to do that tomorrow, just to kind of see which crop is more profitable. It's not going to make that much of a difference as far as what we plant, because like I've been discussing it with a couple of the subscribers and that sort of stuff about what should we plant and that sort of thing, because I always ask and I always try to get recommendations, but it's normally I just kind of rotate through the crops. Like right now this is corn, and most likely next it'll go into a root crop, either sugar beets or potatoes, and it'll probably be potatoes just because of the sugar beet potato rotation we're on. But if we did like soybeans constantly, I know it's more profitable and you can make you can make more money faster, but it's not very entertaining and it's not realistic. You would not plant the same crop over and over each year. I do know people that do it in real life, but I don't know. It's because like you can do it in real life as long as you just sit there and keep adding the same, like adding all the requirements to the field over and over and over. Like if it's corn, you just gotta keep adding. Ooh, that was almost a bad thing. Go ahead and do that, just to kind of leave that like that, and I'll run and get the tractor and the trailer. Alright, got the tractor, got the trailer. Let's see if we can circle this around here. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Have to make another circle. We'll leave that way. I'll leave that there. I know it'll be in my way when I come back up, but we're going to leave it there anyway. Just because. Fire this thing back up. Both of these, like that tractor there has almost 50 hours on it. Almost 50 hours. So, I mean, it's going to have to stay though, because we're not going to have the money to replace it anytime soon, I don't think. The money we have now is going to go toward potato harvesting equipment. You know, that's going to be a big thing we need to get. We don't have a lot of choice on that aspect because we have potatoes that need to be harvested, and you know, that's just how it is sometimes. You got to do what you need to do versus what you want to do. You know, and the farm needs potato harvesting equipment because we have potatoes in the ground that need to come out. Which I can't remember which field comes next in the rotation. I think it's the potato field is the next one, because we actually have several ready to harvest right now. There's this one, and then both of those over there. And I think field 18 or whatever it is over the hill there. Let's see, 14 is ready to harvest, 15 is ready to harvest. 19, 7, and 23 all need to be sprayed. Field 16 needs to be weeded, and field 18 is ready to harvest. That's if I remember all that correctly. But we will get to it. Lots and lots of work to do. We're actually getting a fairly good swath off this corn now. This new header. I tell you what, this good stuff. I think it fills this thing about 30-something%, 33% or something like that. One pass. I mean that is just, that's crazy. Granted, this combine, like the header is designed for a tank, like a combine with a bigger tank, so it would fill this combine fairly quickly. Not too bad. We want to go ahead and dump into that trailer while I'm up here, because I won't make it all the way down there and back. As you can see, one down and back gets me 60%. I need to dump while I'm up here. Try to get situated here and get some up in front. Otherwise, the back of the trailer will be a little bit heavy. Alright, we're going to put that away. get started back at our line here. How's everybody liking the series so far? I've been I'm trying to discuss quite a bit how far we're going to take it. I think we're going to take it a long ways. You know, we're going to try to move into, like, you know, huge equipment, real big stuff. It's a little difficult. It is. I mean, it seems to be that FS17 is quite a bit harder than FS15 and 13. You know, just even being on easy, it's work. So I couldn't even imagine playing on hard. You know, the people that play on hard, it's like, I'm sure it's rewarding once you get stuff. You know, granted, we got a lot of stuff already. We got a lot of equipment, but I've also done a lot of missions. You know, I couldn't even imagine trying to play it on hard, not do any missions or anything like that. You know, try to go at it like as hard as you could. But I don't know. I really like the new mission system they've implemented, though. I think a lot of people do, because it's a lot more realistic than, you know, hauling a pallet of wool, or somebody dropped a pallet of coke or something. I don't know, something like that. So it makes it a lot more realistic. You can get into it a lot better. Gives you more, you know, better feel about it. You know, instead of them just calling up and saying, hey, you know, a pallet of wool fell off the trailer and they didn't bother to stop and pick it up for some reason. You know, it's a little weird, but we'll figure we'd call you anyway. This here will be the second trailer load I've taken over here to the silo. So far our yield is, at this point, about 16,000 plus. The combine is almost full again. It's at like 98% or something like that. So it looks like we're going to get probably 3 or 4 trailer loads off this. I mean, it's going to be a lot of corn. It's a really good boost for us. We're not selling it at the moment, but we're going to save it and we're going to sell it later. I am looking at trying to, I'm considering selling some more corn, or selling some more produce. We'll just say that, grains and stuff. I need to sell some of it because, you know, we need money, and I don't know. I've been trying to use the missions to kind of supplement our cash at the moment. That way we're not having to sell all of our grains, because, you know, I know I've talked about it before, but realistically a farmer, you know, would like to save his grain until he's, you know, satisfied with the price, until the price is like up there ways, you know. But I don't know, great demands are good, but for some reason FS17, it looks like the great demands aren't that good. You know, Crew Mike left me a nice big comment about the pricing of stuff, and he said that what he did is he sold a load of soybeans, and the price immediately went down, which is the way they got it set. And then I think he said it was on accident. He ended up exiting and then coming back in, and the price was back to what it was before he sold the soybeans. So I mean, that would be a big benefit as far as being able to like control the price. I mean, that's kind of like an exploit. And I even told him, it's like, I'm not big into exploits, but I figured I'd at least tell you guys what he found out and what he told me, so that I guess if you guys want to take advantage of it, you can. But he basically said that as long as you exit out, like save the game, exit out, and then come right back in, then it will reset the price back to what it was before you sold the trailer load. You know, it seems a little weird that the price drops, because as far as I knew, it was only supposed to drop like on the top of the hour. Like right now it's 8:30. You know, it's supposed to only drop at like 9 o'clock. You know, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and that sort of stuff. You know, but sometimes things just happen, I guess. Let's see in this row. This is actually a very, very long corn harvest. You know, if I were to say so myself, I think it's very, very big. Get lined up here properly. We're almost done though. Just like a few more passes with the combine and we'll be finished. Why is it not picking it up? Why are you not doing it the way you're supposed to do it? Alright, maybe now it's lined up properly. That's weird sometimes. It's supposed to pick it up, but it doesn't, or maybe I'm just seeing it incorrectly or something. I don't know. We'll get it though. But yeah, this right, actually this right here I'm combining, like most of this sitting here is like field extension. You know, this is just field expansion that I've done. So like if you guys were combining your fields, unless you've done what I've done, you know, this here is just extra. This is extra on top of what we've already, you know, what was already here when we got the field, or when we started with the field, or whatever it was. You know, so this is actually extra on top of what we had. It's just nothing but profit. You know, that's why I like to expand my field. We actually just got quite a bit of extra corn right now. Every time we combine this field, it'll be nothing but extra crop. Gonna fill us up, ain't it? We're kind of in a bad situation. Here's what we'll do. We'll just kind of go like this. Shut that off. We'll walk over here, and then when we come back, we'll just kind of drive around the corn. I didn't think it was supposed to fill up. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't exactly right or something. I don't know. It's a mighty big field now that it's expanded. This is why I like expanding my fields. Every little bit can help. I mean, I could expand that probably a little bit more, but I'd have to chop them trees out, and I don't really like that idea. You know, I like the looks of it. All the trees around and stuff. I don't want to chop any of the trees out just for a little bit of profit. I don't want to have to chop the trees out. You know, it needs to look, you know, aesthetic at the same time as being functional. If you're a real farmer, you chop the trees down, plow it out, or whatever you want to do. Well, there's even a little lever right there that like moves to open the tailgate. Watch it, that's the tailgate lock. That's cool, man. The little things, man. It's the little things. You guys are new to my channel, and you just have to get used to me, like, seeing little stuff like that, and it just, you know, it amuses me if they add it, because they don't have to. You know, they add that little lever, and the lever actually moves and undoes the lock. You know, just to add the lock itself would be, you know, for me, seeing me going up above and beyond. And like starting the episode with that like deflection, tire deflection. Oh man, that just gets me. That they decided to add tire deflection. You know, I should have probably compared it. If I'd have thought about it, I would have compared the deflection from this header to the deflection from the other header, just to kind of see if it's the same or not. The trick is, can we get over here to run over that tree? Oh yeah, we're good. We're good all day. Kind of park her up right there, and we'll just kind of leave it like that. And then what we can do is just, I guess, combine this, and then kind of turn around and go back this way. A little corn in the front there. Kind of get it leveled off. It is just taking all of it in, swallowing it. Come on, man. Get some. Get some. Oh, it's not going to take all of it, is it? Oh. Oh. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. Can't miss them. That's money. And done. That is it, man. That is it. Get that out. Just fold it up. And then we need to grab this and take it over there. And that's going to be it for today, ladies and gents. That's pretty much what I wanted to accomplish for today's episode. Is just to just to simply get the corn harvested. So this has been a harvest. And thanks for joining me. I'm about to go have dinner. So yeah, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming. And as always, have a good day to you all. And y'all come back now. You hear.